Shalom. Shalom, Yeshua. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching 100% truth. Wa Barakatham to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect. May peace and blessing be unto your households. All right, and it's your brother Gadal from the Great Millstone Dallas branch. And this quick lesson, I wanted to get into pretty much beware of Satan, right? Because just keeping in mind, his duty is ultimately, his job is to really test your faith, ultimately try to knock you out of the truth. And if you're part of the elect, guess what? You're not going to get knocked out the truth. But for you 2/3, it's just really only a matter of time for y'all. So that's a whole nother thing for y'all. But as far as the elect, man, hey, Lord, hey, he's going to test you. You're going to persevere, man. You're going to make it through. Right? You're going to test you by using Satan. Taking something away from you that you like. As well as he could be giving you something that could possibly destroy you. And you got to learn how to balance that out. Right? Because, the Lord, he don't always knock people out of the truth just by taking. He could knock you out of the truth by giving you something. Right? Give you that woman that you've been desiring so long. Or that a quote unquote perfect woman in your head that you've been wanting. Right? Or that job, man, that you've been wanting so you can live a more comfortable life. The Lord, he can actually give you these things, and it'll be to your detriment, though. You thinking the Lord, oh yeah, he blessing, yeah, nah, man, I don't know. I mean, I guess, yeah, you can say he blessing you, but it's just like the Lord, because the Lord could do that to knock you out of the truth. So it really just shows that you really don't love you. Like, here, I'll give you this job, but you're gonna stop serving me. But I don't want you serving me anyway. But, just beware. Ultimately, just beware of Satan, man, because the Lord, who does he use to get to it, man? Satan, man. All right? He uses Satan. And Satan, he can touch any and everything. He could be on your car. He could be on the street light. Right? We already know the obvious. He could be on people, your boss. Hell, he could be on your body parts, man. Body part aching for no reason. You didn't even do nothing. It's like, what the hell did I do for my body part to be aching right now? Satan, yeah, because Satan, he can hop on more than just people. He can hop on anything. Your stomach start twisting and turning. Just beware, man. Because Satan, he out to get you. Let's get Luke chapter 22 and verse 31. It says, and the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat, right? So Satan desires to have you that he may sift you as wheat, right? In other words, man, he desires to have you that he may agitate your mind to the verge of overthrow. That what shift means. Agitate your mind to try one faith to the verge of overthrow. Ultimately, roughly, well, I don't want to say roughly paraphrase, but pretty much. So Satan, he's trying to pretty much knock you out the truth. And if you're not paying attention, if you're not examining yourself on a day-to-day basis, then, oh yeah, he'll get away with whatever on you. That's why it's so important to examine yourself, because if you examine yourself, this means you have to really take a thorough look at yourself and be like, what the hell am I doing? And it's okay to admit that. It's like, damn, man, I ain't gonna lie, I've been tripping. Hey, it happens to all of us, man. Right? There's not one brother that wouldn't tell you they have moments where they're tripping. They're just not on point. It's just gonna be moments where you're just not studying like that. It's gonna be moments when you might not be on par with your lessons like that. Hell, we already know it's gonna be moments you ain't gonna be in the spirit like that. It happens, man. It's just shit you gotta deal with. But what you gonna do after finding these things out? Are you gonna pray? Are you gonna fight? Try? Speaking to myself first and foremost, man. These are the things I gotta apply to myself, man. Like, even with the shit that I got going on, I be like, damn, man, I need to do better. pray to the Lord, and then just try to do better. That's all you can really do in this thing, man. We ain't perfect. You ain't gonna be perfect in this thing, so don't even. We'll strive for perfection, but you're not gonna obtain it. We still strive for perfection, though, to the best of our ability. Second. Well, just keep it in mind, man. Satan, man, he's looking. He's lurking, ready to catch somebody slipping. And it just might be you if you're not paying attention. That's why it's so important to, man, I'm gonna get there. Let's just get it since I already talked about it. Mm. 2 Corinthians chapter 13 to verse 5. It says, examine yourself whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahushua Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates? Right? So examine yourself, man. Take a thorough look at yourself. Whether what you be in the faith. Are you doing the things that the Lord asked you to the best of your ability? All right? Well, what are you lacking in? Because we're always going to be lacking in something. And, what can you work on? Man, shit, sometimes you just need to bounce back. You're like, damn, man, I need to bounce back. I'm tripping. And that's okay. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with admitting these things. But, hey, you examine yourself. That's perfect, man. That's the first step of you fixing the problem. Because if you never examine yourself, then the problem would never get fixed. And if the problem don't get fixed, guess what? The problems just get worse. It just get worse. Things continue to get worse if it doesn't get fixed. So, with that being said, man, just beware of Satan, man. He's always lurking to get you, man. So even Isaiah 59:15 goes to that, man. He that depart himself from wickedness maketh himself a prey. Pray for who? Satan. Satan coming for your ass, man. Right? He's coming for you, man. He's gonna test you, man. We many Jobs out here, man. Go read the book of Job if you haven't already. There are many Jobs out here, man. Right? But anyway, Lord willing, y'all was edified. Thank you. I want to end it up by saying, Kal Halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rechakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And until next time I say, Shalom, Yesharala.